Hello everybody, welcome to Lauren Loves Color. This is Lauren. It is the month of February. Can you believe it? It has already gone by so fast this year, and I just feel like this year is going to be a little bit of a whirlwind. So what that means is now that it's a new month, it's time for me to plan my goals for February. Now, I wish I could share how I did in January, but if I shared how I did in January, it would spoil some of the videos that I have coming up in February. But what I can tell you is that it was a very productive month for me in January, and I met all of my goals for January. Yay! So I feel like this planning and organizing is really working for me. It's helping me to coordinate, not only to keep track of my coloring pages and what I completed when, but it's also helping me keep track of my goals. It's helping me kind of give me some focus for the month. So I'm going to continue it. So what I plan on sharing with you guys today is are my 7 goals for the month of February. Some of these are carrying over from the month of January, and some of these are new. Also, what you may notice is new is my background. I decided to become an official color tuber, which means that you have to have some kind of cool and unique background. So I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. But I thought this was a really pretty background, just give you something better to look at than my empty desk. So with it being said, let's go ahead and look at what is behind door number 1. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. So my first one is a supply no buy. If you saw my video with my haul for January, you will know that I did really good with not buying any books, but I went crazy on buying supplies. So I'm going to really make it a goal this month in February to not buy supplies. You guys will see in an upcoming video that I have gotten some haul related to supplies, but that was before the month of February. So there will still be haul videos coming. There will still be supplies and things that I just get and accumulate, but I really want to stay away from purchasing any additional supplies for the month of February. Number 2, I want to do 2 buddy colors. I made this a goal for January, and I actually did, I believe, 4 or 5 buddy colors in the month of January, and I really enjoyed it. It was a way for me to get to know some of you guys and get to kind of interact and participate in some buddy colors, and so I really enjoyed it. So I want to make a goal this month of doing 2 more buddy colors. Door number 3 is I want to do 2 non-color by number pages this month. I did 1 for the month of January. I would like to do 2 for the month of February. This really is to stretch myself as a colorist and to get myself out there. I really enjoy coloring in the Chibi Girls Grayscale book, and I will probably do my 2 non-color by number pages out of there. I also am looking for buddy color, so if you're interested in buddy coloring with me, let me know, and I'm happy to buddy color with you, and maybe we can buddy color a Chibi Girls Grayscale page. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Number 4. My 10 books to finish. So this, I still have my pile of books next to me, which are my 10 books that I wanted to focus on for 2021. And there were quite a few that I worked on, and then there were some that I didn't touch at all. So I am going to try to make it my goal to do 4 of the books, or 4 pages from the 10 books to finish. 2 of those will probably be my Jade Summer color by number, just because that's a color along to try to finish that book. But I want to touch some of the other books that I did not get to touch in this past month. So what that would be, let me see here, is I would like to color out of my Mosaic Art Inside Home book. This is a book by Sachin Sachdeva. I would like to color again in my Color Counts book, the Words to Live By book. Colored in that one. Did not color in my Color Questopia Princess book. So I would also like to color in this. And then the only other book that I think that was in that pile as well is my Zendoodle color by number Spring Awakening. So I would like to color in those books this month. and try to give some of those books some love. So those are kind of my goals for that. Number 5, COVID-19 color in chat. I have made it kind of my personal goal and mission to continue to educate my peers and friends and family about the COVID-19 vaccine, its benefits, answer questions, things like that. And so I am planning on filming a COVID-19 color in chat. Spoiler alert, I have actually already filmed it. I'm in the process of editing this video now. So hopefully this will be up sometime this week so that you can see it for your viewing pleasure. It's not an intent to try and push the vaccine or make you feel uncomfortable. It's really to have an open and honest conversation about the vaccine, about my experience, and also to answer some of your questions that you had about the COVID-19 vaccine. So this will happen. Number 6, I want to do 2 Disney pages. I have accumulated a lot of Disney books, and so you guys probably saw in my France haul that I had some Disney books that I acquired, so I really need to give some of those some love. So it doesn't really matter which books they are, but I want to color 2 Disney pages this month, and I'm really starting to feel Disney. I'm really starting to kind of feel like my eyes are gravitating towards those books, so I think this will be a great thing to accomplish. And number 7, I'm going to hold on to for a minute because number 7 is a special announcement. A couple of my hashtags and videos, Belba All Year 2021, Lisa's Coloring Corner, and Shelly are doing that one. And then I did not add on here Jolly Coloring 2021, and that is Danny Buttons. That is another hashtag that is going on all year. So I like to write my hashtags that are going on because that kind of keeps me focused, that if I'm just looking for pages to color, like which pages I want to color and which hashtags are going on, so that I make sure that I tag them correctly. And I believe that's Danny's. Maybe I did not write it down. Why would I not do that? That's silly. But regardless, I think that's her tag for kind of Christmas coloring all year round. So I want to color at least like 1 Christmas page or something. Last but not least, this is just my video ideas. I'm just pinning the this or that tag. I was tagged by Danny for that tag, so I will be filming that and getting that uploaded here shortly. Okay, let's talk about number 7. I really love having something to focus on for the month. I love the idea of having a category or a subject or topic or publisher, illustrator, artist, or something to focus on for the month. I feel like it gives me a lot of incentive. It keeps me motivated and helps me feel like I have a target or something that I'm aiming for. So every month, what you will see from me is a monthly hashtag, and that hashtag is going to be a particular topic. And what I want you to do, if you want to, is to follow along with that hashtag. Post your pictures and things to Instagram. I will follow them, comment them, and share them when I can on my Instagram. So I do have it planned out all the way from January through December. So this very first one, I actually planned on doing a Belba family February. But after I saw that Lisa and Shelly were doing the Belba all year, I decided to scratch that and to redo my plans. So a lot of my hashtags have alliteration in them just because I feel like that's kind of fun. So my very first hashtag for the month of February is going to be Flowers and Fairies 2021. In February, I feel like it's the time for flowers and spring is coming and just in the mood for something light and easy and fun. So I am going to be, please follow the hashtag Flowers and Fairies 2021, and I plan on coloring at least 4 pages out of there. So if you're looking for some ideas for some books to follow along in this hashtag, I am going to give you some ideas. The very first one is one that I just showed, which is the Zendoodle Color by Number. This is Spring Awakening. I have not colored anything out of here, but it is all color by number pictures in spring, and this is illustrated by Deborah Muller. And so there's a lot of opportunities to color just beautiful, beautiful flowers in here. And so I think this is the perfect opportunity for me to break out. Like, look at that box and just all of the flowers around it. Isn't that beautiful? This is the perfect opportunity for me to take a crack at this book and to get some coloring done in here. Next, this is a perfect one for fairies. So this is a new book to me. This is a Princesses and Fairies, Carrie's Mysteres. This is by Hachette here. This is one of the Pixel books. And in the back, the first half of the book is all dedicated to the princesses, but the second half of the book is all dedicated to fairies. So what a perfect opportunity for me to color some of these fairies. And actually, some of these fairies would meet multiple goals. Like this fairy, number 32, actually has flowers in the image. So that's perfect. So I thought this book was absolutely perfect. And actually, when I thought about this hashtag, this was the very first book that I thought of. Next, this is a color by number flowers and mandalas book by Hans Bach. And so this one is just a little bit different. So this is flowers in mandalas. So there are a lot of, and I love just the colors on these pages. There are a lot of mandalas that have flowers inside of them. And so if I wanted to do something other than just traditional flowers, like this is really beautiful, these patterns, I could definitely color out of this book. And these are just some traditional flower patterns. So could definitely find, these are just some sample colored images. I mean, isn't that beautiful? I love the color combinations. So I have not colored in this book yet as well, so this would be a great opportunity for me to show that book some love. Next, we're going to be a couple of Color Questopia books. There's actually quite a few Color Questopia books that would meet this criteria, but of course you can't think about fairies and flowers without going to the Fairy Magic book. This book has just some really, really cute images of fairies. I did a buddy color in this book this past month, and just love it. And there are flowers in here as well. So this also, I feel like, was one of the first books that I thought of when I made this hashtag, because I think this book is absolutely perfect. Another one, and because this is February and it's Valentine's and you're thinking about love, this You Are Loved book by Color Questopia is also fantastic. There are a ton of flowers in this book. And I have a full flip through of this book as well with a detailed review. But there are plenty of images in here to choose from that would meet criteria for the flowers. And to do this hashtag, it doesn't have to have a fairy and a flower. It can just have flowers. It can just have fairies, just to kind of try to meet one or two of the subjects. So there's that one. You also can't think of flowers and fairies without thinking about this book, The Little Fairy Stained Glass Color by Number. This is by Sunlife Drawing, and I have not colored in this book, and I so desperately want to. So this one too, I feel like a lot of them meet criteria for both. There's flowers and there's fairies, and it's adorable. And so this book is definitely going to happen this month for me. I feel it deep down in my soul. So I'm excited for this book. Just a couple more. This next one is Flower Stained Glass Color by Number by Shershneva. I gave this book some significant love in January. I really kind of fell in love with this book. It's different types of stained glass pictures. So some of them, the tiles are more crowded. Some of them are kind of this like larger line art. And I really, really love this book. I have colored a couple of pictures out of here now, and I could definitely see myself picking up this book again in February. This one is just really, really fun. Very easy, just kind of quick coloring, and I really like this. Last but not least, for all of you Jade Summer fans, this is the Jade Summer Color by Number Flowers. And this book, I have my color palette here. This book I've only colored one image out of, but there are, of course, a ton of different images. There are 50 that are in here, so this is quite the spread. I have not given this book that much love. Obviously, there's only one image that's colored, so I want to show this book a little bit more attention. It took me a while to kind of get the color palette down for Jade Summer's books, but now that I have it and I really have my Ohuhus matched up really nicely, I can feel like I can kind of move forward in color in some of these books. And I have seen some of these images colored and they're just beautiful. So I think this is a great book for February. So guys, that is all that I have for you today. I hope you join me in my color along. Let me know if you want a buddy color in any of the books that I've shown, or maybe in none of the books that I've shown, but something that you want to buddy color with me on. I would be happy to do so. So you can find me on Instagram, over on Instagram, and just send me a private message, and I would be happy to kind of catch up with you. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will see y'all again later. Bye.